Hey, it's Biddy Penny. Welcome back to my channel. It's Stampin' Saturday. So today I'm going to be using this Summer Days stamp set. Now this is a host set and I'm sure it'll go away at the end of this catalog. But I just fell in love with it kind of on a whim, and then it's the first thing I wanted to play with. I'm also going to be playing with this pattern paper. I just really loved this one as well and didn't want to miss out on it knowing it was being discontinued. Okay, so let's put these stamps to use, shall we? We are going to make, well, I'm going to make 3 slimline cards, 2 regular slimline and 1 mini slimline. I'm actually using my own 12 by 12 hack and the card bases that I had originally made for those. This sheet measures 6 by 3 1/4, this white sheet. But that mustard yellow base there is the one that I had cut at 7.5 by 8.5 and then folded into 8.5 by 3 3/4. Okay, so obviously 6 by 6 paper pads, you have to be clever using them in a slimline design. And I just kind of came up with this one on a whim. That's just how I craft, and I really like it. I could make a whole bunch of cards like this and be very pleased. I'm also loving that mustard with those cool blues. It's totally a mood. All right, so I stamped everything out on a notebook sheet of paper just to kind of give myself an idea of spatial distance and if my design was going to work, and it's totally going to work. Okay, do y'all ever start making a card and just everything goes wrong? This panel was the beginning, and it's really just this card. My other 2 cards went really well, but this one just was struggling. I had to persevere for this card to be made, but I wasn't giving up on it. I stamped this panel 3 times. So what you guys are going to see me use is not the final panel for the card, but the design is essentially the same. It's just these clouds were throwing me off, and then I had too many of them. But I'm just going to show you guys kind of how I colored it anyways. So I definitely had to let that ink dry because it would smear like crazy when I went to ink blend it. That happened one time. I thought it was dry and it was not. That's the thing about using a pigment ink and being a fast crafter. There's a lot of smearing that takes place. So now I'm just ink blending green and blue. I'm keeping this super simple. I'm not going to bother coloring in every little detail of this scene that I created. It is essentially just going to have the background colored in, if you will. So that is how I built this card. Okay, at this point I'm like, maybe I can deal with those clouds and just let it go, and just, my card doesn't have to be perfect. But no, that doesn't last long. It lasted all of about 5 minutes on my table before I was ripping the panel up. But before doing that, I grabbed some fun foam from my stash so I could pop this up. I glued one side down, which I think adhered better than my ATG, but that's the thing about ATG. It's so easy to pull up your card panels right after, 4 weeks later. And that's why I had moved to the glue dot runner. But then that one, I just hate throwing away all that plastic. Ugh. Anyways, all right. So that card to the side. And now I'm going to start making my second card. This card was a much better success. All right, so this image, the details are pretty fine. Like, this is a fine detailed stamp to color in, so it means I'm not going to bring in a whole lot of colors. I am just going to keep it very simple. I'm not doing blending of colors. And by the way, I made these cards before I went through um, my marker collection and revamped my alcohol markers. So yeah, this was filmed before that. Voiceover after, magic of YouTube spoiled. Sorry. I'm actually recording ahead right now because I usually craft on the weekends. That's when I get to craft. Monday and through Friday is not an option, really. But next weekend is my daughter's birthday, and I am not recording any videos. I am just going to soak up 2 full days of celebrating my beautiful daughter's birthday. So I'm jumping ahead here. By the time you see this video, the birthday will have taken place. The timeline's all mixed up. I don't even know if y'all care. Sorry. Let's just get back to the card, shall we? So I kept the coloring extremely simple. And it was by this time, I'm using scrap paper here from my first card. I embossed some white cardstock. It's just a go-to design for me. I absolutely love, a little bit of pattern paper, some embossing, a little bit of something colored, and that's 100% my style. I hope you guys don't get bored of it. But I think it's not that I bring really innovative design all the time, but I just craft and share what I make. And so I'm not going to stress about it. I just show you guys what I make. And this is me. This is my style. So I'm going to pop this little guy up. In our family, we love to fly kites. It's so much fun. We get to fly them right in our backyard. And sometimes we go to the park or the lake. It's just so much fun. So I'm always excited when I see a stamp set that includes a kite. It just makes me think of my kiddos and our family time. All right, by this time I'm like, yeah, I can't handle those clouds. I'm pulling this thing up. And look, it's just so easy. It's harder to pull up the one that I had glued down. All right, but I'm not going to throw this away. I'm going to bring out my trimmer and I'm going to trim it into 3 parts. So I didn't want to cut off that little puppy dog, but I didn't mind cutting off the tree. And now this little boy with a little bit of cloud is going to happen. And then I am going to even keep the dog chasing the bunny, which just happened in our yard last night. We have a bunny that's been trying to eat all my husband's plants, which he's planted like 75 plants in our yard the last year, so he's not happy. And our dog chased one out of the yard last night, and that made him very happy. All right, so I'm using these pieces on the inside of this card, and I'm really pleased with the way this came out. I'm going to have to put this one in, keep it in my thinking cap, and revisit this design again because I like it that much. So I'm not sharing what ink color I'm blending with because it's just dirty brushes. It's just whatever's on my blue brush and whatever's on my green brush. That's the way I get down. Okay. Okay, is that burning sausage I smell? Oh yeah, I turned on sausage before the voiceover and then forgot about the sausage. Ay, I'm back now. So anyways, I really just like this a lot. And we'll be trying to remember to do this again sometime. All right. So I just need to glue these pieces down and then put them in my card, and this card will be done. So I just recently got that VersaFine Clair And to be honest, I thought it was a hybrid. It is not. So it's kind of, I already have VersaFine Onyx Black. Oh, well. I should do more research sometimes. All right, I am bringing in a few colors, a little bit of Stampin' Up, a little bit of Catherine Pooler, just whatever. And I am going to do some watercoloring with my inks. And this next card is extremely unique, and I like it. All right, so I've figured out I need to have a slight watery base and do wet on wet with these inks for them to really spread like a watercolor on my cardstock. So that's what I did there. And I'm keeping this coloring really simple. I'm not going back. Like typically when I watercolor, I'll let things dry. I'll go back and add more layers of color for depth and shadowing. But this time I was just keeping it super simple. I was just doing one base color and moving on. This girl has some magical hair. I'm just gotta say, it's like this coral red. Super fun. So, yeah, I don't know. I honestly, I didn't have like some amazing concept in mind. I mean, not saying that I usually do, but like I certainly didn't when I was making this card. I was just having fun. I was just like, oh, I like this image. I like that paper. Let me try to make something. So I cut this out. I fussy cut around the image. And then I am going to use the paper as my background. And now when I look at the card, it makes me think of, and why can't I think of the name of it? It makes me think of a movie. I can't think of the name of right now. This voiceover is amazing. I'm sorry, guys. You know, you win some, you lose some. A Wrinkle in Time. That's the name of the movie. Yeah, this makes me think of A Wrinkle in Time. I love that movie and the book. So it's one of my daughter's favorites. And yeah, that's what I think of. Very different. You could certainly use the same design, but a different background paper if this is too abstract. I get it. But one of my hobbies for years was I did abstract paintings. So abstract is a very comfortable place for me stylistically. All right, so I had these scraps left over from when I had cut my paper, and I kept them just like I said I would because I knew I could use them in card making. And I built myself a little frame to go around this image. It really needed the frame, I thought. So that cleaned it up, made it really look like one cohesive piece rather than like, why did she glue that thing on that paper? Like, I felt like this really tied everything together. And now, of course, my dog is going to be barking. You guys are so sweet for watching my channel. You never know what you'll get on a Saturday around here. So, all right. These pieces are like 2 by 2 3/4. Basically, it all depends on what your base size is, what your frame pattern size is. Like, you can make adjustments, but I'm giving you an idea of what mine was for this project. I really like this card. It's so different. I haven't made anything like it before. And that's how I feel about really all 3 of these cards today. I love where the stamp set took me in this paper pad. I didn't have any preconceived notions before starting. I just was like, I want to play with this stamp set and this paper pad. And I just love where we went together. I'm definitely going to have to revisit some of these ideas and push them forward. Just really cool. All right, so here are my 3 cards. Wow, we have made it to the end of this video. Now, this again was the 3rd time I had made this panel, and I still wasn't overly pleased. I really like the inside of the card, but I like the idea of that card. The execution just was rough from the start, and this one, so cool. Very different, right? Very basic inside. And then this one, I'm not going to say it's my favorite because all 3 of these are so different, but the inside, I love the inside. So I'd like to hear what you guys think. And thank you for watching my videos. And I hope you have a really wonderful day. Again, this is the Summer Days stamp set. It is a host set. But maybe you have something like it in your stash. By the way, I don't sell Stampin' Up. All right, see you later. Bye.